This one for Magda because she is awesome in a lot of ways. That you hear that in the background? That's not a weeping ghost that's constantly in torment. It's Magda trying to give us some musical accompaniment. So I think we're gonna be in good shape, but I'm gonna have her friends dogpile on her for just a second so we can get some stuff done here. So what I want to do is show you guys how to attach the camera to your player as well as how to expand your scene, and it's gonna be really hard, guys. So pay attention. What you need to do right now is we're in the game mode where we control all the actors and their behaviors and the attributes that are associated with them. What we need to do is go to the scene. Okay, the scene's right up here. Right here. I'm going to circle this a few more times just for Jackie. Right there. See that right there, Jackie? It's right there. Okay, don't forget it. And then we have a few different options we can work with in the scene. We have wrap X and wrap Y. We don't necessarily want to mess with those because we're just going to expand our scene. To do that, I'm going to change this X to 4000. And you'll see that it expanded our whole scene off to the side here a little bit. I just scrolled to the right. And then for height, I want to change that to 1000 because I'd like to have a little space above so we can kind of set some things around here. And then you can set gravity. You can set a constant pull in the X and the Y direction. I'll let you play with that on your own if you want to. For the background, you can change the color. I'll change mine to kind of a little sky blue here a little bit. That's not too bad. Right about there, looks fun. And for the camera, we can change the origin if we want to from here. Right now it is at 0, 0, which is the bottom left corner, and then we expand from there. Okay, so that's why we're showing 0, 0. Size you can play with a little bit if you want to. I wouldn't mess with it because you're going to end up with some issues once you start playing it. And tracking area is here as well. So you'll notice if you look at both of them, the tracking area is just a little bit smaller than the size. And you can actually see that if you go over here to the top left corner where there's a little arrow and a camera. If you click on camera, you'll see the camera mode and this yellow box that pops up around it. This is your tracking area. Now you can play with the tracking area size over here. As you see, I grab these handles and it does adjust the width. What this means is that whenever you start your game, whatever actor you attach the camera to is going to be able to walk around in this area without the camera following it. But once it hits any edge, then it's going to start moving and making the camera move with that actor. So this, you could have it all the way out here. It might not be advisable, especially if you want your player character to be able to see something before they move to the next space. But in my recommendation, it's probably better to keep it kind of tight around that character, depending on how much space you want them to be able to move left and right or up and down, until you want the camera to follow them. I'm going to go ahead and hit Command S so we save this, and I'm going to go back to our game and into the player character here. Now what I want to do, and this is the difficult part, so I want to make sure everybody sees what's going on here. Follow along. If you need notes, that's cool. If you want to smack the person next to you, if it's Magda especially, and make sure that they're quiet. Magda. Okay, there we go. And so we want to pay close attention. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to make the camera follow this player. So what I want you to do is go to the behaviors over here, and we're looking for the behavior called camera follow or control camera, which is right here. Now here's the tricky part. Click on it, drag it in. Control camera in here on your player character. All right, now we're going to hit preview, and when we go to the right, okay, let's see what happens. It should start moving with us. This is great. It seems to be moving, but I can't go any further because I didn't make anything else. So that's the hard part, guys, dragging in control camera into your space. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's really difficult. I would not recommend anybody try this that doesn't have any supervision from an adult. Make sure that you have this. Yet again, this is the tough part. Grab control camera, drag it in, let it go, hit preview, and you're ready to go. Okay? Really tough stuff. Don't want you guys to get bogged down in anything crazy at this point. Just keep in mind, working with the camera controller is very difficult. Okay? And that's it. All right? Thanks, guys.